No time for pleasantries or sentiment, even though these attributes are the only things that make us human in the first place. I wonder if Mom will recognize me. She'll remember my facial features, but my pudgy cheeks are now gaunt. I doubt she'll recognize my fiery nature. Or maybe she will. I was a handful as a kid. As we approach the gates, I see protesters gathered outside with placards. Yankee go home. No more illegal settlements. Stealing our land, our jobs, our future. Not my fault, not my fight. What about our independence? At least I can understand these banners. In Mexico City, the placards are mostly in Spanish, so I never know quite what everyone's upset about, although it's clear they're annoyed with me and my kind. With all that humanity has been through following the alien invasion, I thought we would have figured this out by now. There is no us and them anymore, only us. If there's a them, it's the grubs. Planet Earth is too small for lines on a map. The bus slows. The gates open. Soldiers wave us through. With rifles slung over their shoulders, dark sunglasses, and desert fatigues, it's hard to tell if they're Mexican or American. Shouldn't matter, but apparently it does. From where I am, at the back of the bus, I look out over a sea of tents stretching out into the distance. Refugees clog the impromptu roads within the camp. Their clothing is as dull as the desert sand around them. The bus stops outside the only fixed structure I've seen so far, a large hut with a corrugated iron roof. An American soldier climbs on board and addresses us. Welcome to Camp Augustus. Make sure you have your papers and inoculation documents handy. Refugees pack the aisle of the bus, although I'm not sure why. What's the rush? This ain't the Waldorf. Once the bus empties, I drag myself to my feet, using the chair backs to steady my legs. I make my way down the aisle, watching each step so as to avoid tripping on the worn linoleum. My hip hurts after the long ride. I hate waddling like a duck, but I can't help it. The 30 seconds or so it takes me to get to the stairs by the door seems like forever. A soldier waits patiently outside the bus with my wheelchair. As I lower myself down the stairs leading to the door, he rushes around, ready to grab me should I fall. I'm fine, really, I say, wanting to assure him I can make it the last few feet. I don't remember the step up from the bus station in Mexico City being that high, and I come close to falling as I step down onto the dusty road. Sweet moves, Ashley. Way to make an impression, with your face planted in the dirt. The soldier holds out his hand, taking my bicep to steady me as I stumble into the road. I smile, saying, "Thanks." One thing I've learned, being crippled, is that even with the best of intentions, no one really knows what I need. Often that includes me. As helpful as the soldier is, he's left the brakes off of my wheelchair, simply rolling it up to the door and then coming around to help me. If I collapse into the wheelchair now, it'll shoot back beneath me and I'll be left sitting on my ass in the dust. Done that before. I reach down on either side of the wheelchair, flipping the brake levers on and locking the chair in place as the young soldier fusses with my arms. I'm so tempted to tell him to back off, but Ashley is polite, as my physiotherapist in Mexico City loves to remind me. Be nice, Ash. He's only trying to help. I ignore the soldier, turning and backing up to the chair. Holding the armrests, I try to lower myself, but I'm exhausted, and plonk my ass into the chair with the grace of someone slipping and falling from a high diving board into an Olympic-sized swimming pool. The soldier doesn't seem to notice. If he does, he's polite and doesn't say anything. He walks around behind me, grabbing the handles of the wheelchair as I release the brakes. "Let's get you registered," he says, pushing me out of the sun and into a line of refugees waiting to sign into the camp. It's always nice to be wheeled around by someone. Never lasts long. Normally it's a courtesy for us cripples on arrival. But it's nice, nonetheless. "Ashley Kelly, right?" he says, leaning down and talking directly into my ear.